Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Did you just see something move there? Look, I've got an extra arm. Look. I've been joined tonight by Ian.
I'm here. Hello.
Who's not delivering pizzas tonight. He's actually delivering himself.
Well, tell a lie. I did bring you a pizza.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. That's nice. I had no idea of that. Check this out. I got my little 5-slice pizza tonight. Oh, wow. How cool is that? Thank you. You just throw me. And I'll tell you what has thrown me. I can't continue until I say...
Let's give it up.
Hello,
big time.
Christian from Grantham.
Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Pizza tastes nice. Now, tonight we are in the workshop with the air conditioning on, which is probably the best place to be, isn't it? Because it's
fantastic.
Because it's
Yeah.
let me go that way. Hang on.
In fact, I'm blocking it. It's not coming to you. I'm getting
Come a bit closer. People can't see you. There you go. That's cool. Yeah, it's really hot in here. So we've got the air conditioning on, so everyone can be hot outside. Because today in the UK, we finally had summer, which was good. So summer's here, and everyone's happy. Spider Sprue. John says hello, Ian.
Hi, John.
Sorry, these are really sour, so I can't talk. All fun. Right, I've got a couple of doing my monologue bits first before I go on to chat. Hello, Paul over in Crowborough. Couple of thank yous to start off with. John Hay, thank you for your gift that you sent me. You, John Hay, and John Freeman are the people responsible for getting me involved in Gundam models. And John Hay has sent me a few more. The Darrell Baldy, or the Darrell Bald. I'm probably butchering that name, I'm not sure. So I've got that to build. I've got the F91. Check that one out. Thank you, John. And finally, I've got the Zowart Heavy. I'm sure I'm pronouncing these wrong. To build as well. Now, when I first started doing these, they reminded me a lot of Kinder Eggs, and they're addictive like Kinder Eggs. I can't stop building them. So I am going to probably start a collection all the way up here. So that's going to be fun. But thank you so much for that, John. I really appreciate that. I've got a couple of it. You know me, I like my QR codes. Got a couple of QR codes. You ready for this? The first one is, I'll put it up on the screen in a minute. Keith over at Cosmic Scale Models. He heard me. He heard me about a couple of months ago on stream that I said I'd really like to see some models of the V shuttlecrafts. Okay, because when I went to Wonderfest, there was hardly any, and the one I did see got bought instantly. Well, Keith has actually designed one. He's got it coming out, hopefully in time for Telford. This is the first one that he's just done the scan for there, but he has got planned. This is the Skyfighter, the Squad Transport, the V Transporter, and the V Tanker. So 4 ships for V, which I can't wait. I'm going to absolutely have a ball building those. I loved V back in the 80s, and I think there should be more models and stuff out there for it. Now, if you don't know who Keith is, I've made a QR code. Look, check that out. Keith, you've got your own QR code on the screen there. I've also put the web address on there as well. If you scan that, that will take you to Keith's website. Now, you've seen Keith's work before. If you've seen my Wonderfest video, Lou Dalmasso did the Star Trek Transporter. Don't know if you saw that. That was a brilliant model as well. But I actually filmed that at the Small Space show that Keith was at as well. But check out Cosmic Scale Models. That's where you're going to be able to get the V spacecraft from, probably later in the year. But I wanted to just let you know that's coming around. Okay, the other thing is, my wife, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne, and Ian will vouch for me, has gone completely crazy. Okay, it happens. I knew it was going to happen, but she finally snapped and went completely crazy. She's watching this now, probably smiling. I can't believe I'm announcing this to the public.
I'm looking at it.
She's gone crazy because she decided, in all her wisdom, to make an Instagram account for Millie and Bella. So Millie and Bella have got their own Instagram account now. So if you want to see that, then you go to Instagram, and it's at Mills_N_Boo_. Or just scan that QR code and you can join Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's deranged mentality of taking millions of pictures of a dog and posting them on Instagram And they're probably going to end up getting more followers than me.
I can see her out
Yeah.
the window. She's
Yeah.
cracking up out there.
Yeah, they're probably going to get more followers than all of us put together. You know, part work up, you might as well shut down because like 2 dogs have got their own Instagram profile now. So that's cool. Now I'm looking around. I'm loaded up with drink tonight because it is hot in here. Even with the air conditioning on, I'm sweating. But is that it? Oh, tomorrow. Hopefully I won't drop this. I haven't seen Lou in chat. Don't know if you're here, Lou. Tomorrow on the channel, you're going to see Optimus Prime Pack 4. And that's what we built in Pack 4. So we've got the right shoulder now, which was quite an easy build, saying that we've already done it once with the left shoulder, which is behind me over there. So I'm guessing in Pack 5, we're probably going to be doing the arms. So all the arms are completed. I would have thought we're moving on to the legs then, but I don't know. I haven't seen the plan of how they're laying that out. So it's all cool. Now, that's my monologue. This is why I'm 15 minutes behind normally, because I grab it on and I haven't looked at any of the chat. And by the time I catch up, it goes crazy. So I thank Wayne for giving me the inspiration to give it a try. Always give it a try, Scott. Even if it fails, a failure is just an opportunity to learn. There's no such thing as failure. It's called learning. And believe me, I learn a lot on the Wayne channel because I'm always failing. As a matter of fact, the Optimus Prime video you're going to see tomorrow, there was 2 technical difficulties screen because I failed twice, which I put things right as well. But I realised at the time that I did things wrong. So, oh, and Paul's just talking about Keith. See, Paul and Keith, you see him quite often, don't you, Paul? You're not too far from him. It's at Denholm. Is that where his shop is? I will pop into his shop one day, Paul. I've still got this sour sweet in my mouth.
I'll just chew it and swallow it.
That's what she said. Excuse me. Oh my God.
Still 4 more to go.
Yeah, I have. It's 5 slice pizza.
Yeah.
I have got on the way. Let me get this right. The DeLorean is posted out. And the Enterprise D is posted out. So I'm on holiday next week. So you're not going to see any new videos. Let me get this right. You're not going to see the Enterprise of the DeLorean next week. You'll see it the week after. I've been working flat out this week to make sure there's content on the channel next week. So next week, you will see the videos that I've already done for next week. The Infinity Gauntlet, the Lotus 70... No, the Lotus... What is it? The 92...
I don't know.
What one am I building? Hang on. The 92 D'Agostini collectibles. Someone tell me. Lotus. I don't know what one I'm building. What one am I building? I'm building the 92D, is it? Because Poacher's going to be bringing out a 97T of the Ayrton Senna. That's why I'm getting so confused with it. I've got that on the channel next week. And I've also got the 4GT. And I've got 2 episodes of the Orrery, which you can just see around about there. That's all built up to Pluto at the moment. So have been working flat out. But as from Saturday, I'm not here. So Patreons, there's going to be no live stream on Wednesday. Unless I can live stream from the beach. But I don't know if you want to see me bodyboarding. Especially my body. God. they'll be calling in the Sea Life Centre to rescue me because I'm beached.
Throwing you back in.
Yeah. And then on Thursday, there's no live stream on Thursday next week. So it'll be back to normal the week after. But I'm off down to Cornwall. I don't know if Chris Hurst is in here. And Will's Workshop. Will's Workshop, we might try and get to see you on Monday. This Monday coming. I don't know where you are because we're in Paignton, you see. And to go from Paignton to Holywell Bay, which is where we are, I think we have to pass near Plymouth Way. So I'll be in touch, just so you know. You would have said heavy as well, Wayne, for that. I should have said heavy. Although I can't pronounce them properly anyway, Mark. I understand that the little symbol as well means new. And I've been pronouncing it as V Gundam or something like that. Or N Gundam. But I am learning these abbreviations from some of the Japanese symbols. It's great to be building the Enterprise again. Did you get your new pack then, Robert? Because my old Enterprise, everything to do with my old Enterprise, the whole redux that I did of it is now with my nephew. So I've got nothing here at all for the Enterprise. Even because I had up to issue 21 here anyway that I hadn't opened. It's all gone. So I'm going to have a nice fresh start and building it as nature intended. So we'll have to see how that goes. John's just started talking about Gundam models, his 100th kit, and still have 60 in back stock. John, I've got to ask the question, because you probably know this. How many Gundam models are there? Because I see these at conventions, and like they've got tables full of them, and they have you building them on the tables. They had it at MCN Comic Con, but there must be thousands on that there. You remember, if you could think how many Kinder eggs there must have been, with those toys in there.
Absolutely.
They must be big time collectible. Gundam Witch from Mercury kits are great. Have fun with them. I do. It's just that you get so many sprues, and by the time you've taken everything off the sprue, and you realise you've got this little figure, it's hard to believe that was spread out over like 10 sprues when the figure's only like this big. Although the ones we've been building lately have been a little bit bigger. I don't know. Where's my ruler? I need my head. It's like half the size of my head. That glass is in there. So
you should have
I could have brought that out. Cosmic scan models will scan the QR code. There you go. Absolutely great for the doggies. Don't encourage her, Ed. She's got an Instagram page for dogs. Now, 10 years ago, that would have warranted like a talk with a therapist, I'm sure. A conversation, but they've got their own Instagram. I didn't put her up to it, by the way. She just came and said to me, do you want to follow our girls on Instagram? And I'm like, oh, God, no. How rude. You sounded like Jar Jar Binks then. Very good. She's probably going to blame you for sending the nuts. You're here, but you're doing what? You're doing battle. Are you trying to build something and battling with it? I've got to talk while Lou's in here, because Lou, myself, and Phil Spruverse, we do like a bit of Star Trek. And the last three, I haven't watched this week's one, but the last Strange New Worlds episodes, you've got the Lower Decks crossover. I love that. You've got the Klingon one, which is the one next to it, and then you've got what's it called, Subspace Rhapsody, which is a musical version of Star Trek.
Okay.
I don't know if you've watched that.
No.
Oh my god, it's great. So have you ever seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
A couple of the episodes.
Yeah, they had one called Once More with Feeling.
Right.
Okay, and the whole episode was just singing. Okay, well, they've done the same thing with Star Trek now.
Wow.
And there's whole chorus lines going on and dancing going on, and I spat my drink out the first time I watched it, because it starts off all serious, and then something happens,
Gets all
and
silly.
then Spock starts singing, and that was it. Then I was spraying my
Defies
drink out,
logic,
and
doesn't it?
I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but oh my god, did I love that episode! So and you can get that episode now on iTunes and Spotify, so I'm listening to it all the time. So Lou, in answer to your question last week when you said you want Nurse Chapel song, you can get it now on the streaming networks, which is all cool. Hello, Wade and Ian. Nice to see you in the flesh. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Thank you.
How long did it take to get here?
40 minutes.
I was yeah,
So it's not too bad.
it's not far from me.
Yeah.
So all cool. Your background is very nice. The pups are so cute. The backyard was nice. The garden, I cut the garden 3 days ago, and it needs cutting again because we've had loads of rain and sun. The grass just loves it, but the dogs are slowly destroying it. So and that's because of their urine. So I'm decreasing the nitrogen in the soil, so that the extra nitrogen from the urine was not going to leave those brown patches. I've done it before years ago. I didn't think I'd have a problem with these dogs, but unfortunately. And I'm going away next week, so I'm going to come back and it's going to be even worse. I love my lawn, and to see, it's like, when it's not a bowling green, to see those stains on it, I'm like, oh, I could get some paint. I could get some green paint and just paint it.
You'd be better off just putting some the false lawn down, wouldn't you?
That's what the neighbours have done.
Yeah.
But
But that could actually might be
that
worth
don't
to
feel
get
nice
anything
on the
off it.
feet. I like the soft,
Yeah.
wet feeling of grass in between my toes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry I'm late watching the third Ant-Man. I hope all is good. Quantum Mania, I didn't really like that too much. I don't know. I think Disney's kind of lost its way after Endgame. I don't know if you've watched any of the new Marvel things.
I haven't, no.
Nah.
No.
I haven't liked Quantum Mania. I didn't like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Far From Home was all right. I'm just trying to think what else was out there. I don't think I've seen it. Guardians of the Galaxy, I didn't even go to the cinema to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So, I don't know. I mentioned it in a stream before. I think I'm a bit Marveled out. And I think I'm a bit Star Trek out as well. I haven't watched any of the... I don't even know what it's called. On the Disney with Nick Fury, the Secret Invasion. I haven't watched any of that. Wayne, can you put the birthday balloons up? My daughter Bonnie, please. She's young 22. Really? Oh my God. Right, hang on. I'm not on thingy tonight, so I can do this. Happy birthday, Bonnie. 22 years old. That is that's just a youngling. that is a youngling. Oh my God. Well, happy birthday. Happy 22nd. 2 is my lucky number. Two twos are very lucky. 222s are very lucky. As a matter of fact, when Agora Models ask me what number I want for my special editions, I always either do it in multiples of 2. Not really 2, so as in it has to have 2s. 222 or 222. Multiples of 2 would be 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going off on a tangent. This is what happens. Wait, just watch the story about the Pentrith UFO cover-up on the Central Club YouTube channel. Interesting, the UK has its own Roswell. What do you think about the Congress meetings that they've been having about the existence of UFOs? Did anyone see that? I don't know if it was Congress. They were having some meeting with some people in America, and some guy was adamant that it's all true. I think I'd be very shocked with how big the universe is if we are the only people here. I don't know what's scarier, knowing that there is aliens out there or knowing we're completely alone. But, God, that was philosophical. Wait, how's your Build the Enterprise D coming along? It's not. I'm starting again next week, Mike. So you can join along and build with me. I wonder, is it possible to do a mod that puts a kit scanner behind the front grille of any 1.8 vehicle? The DeLorean from Ready Player One has that. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Possible.
Would there be much call for it? Can you imagine? You get the Jaguar from a Gore model. It's like, yeah, let's stick a scanner in there. I'm surprised Tesla's never had that, you know, because, you know, they drive themselves. You'd expect it to have a little eye on the front or something. Has anyone in the US gotten pack 4 of the Infinity Gauntlet? Well, I got mine about 3 days ago, Greg. You're talking about the thumb, because we build the thumb in it. As a matter of fact, do you want to just pick up that thumb next to the... See, it's lying down next to it. Yeah, that's the thumb. Okay, so this is the thumb. Now, you remember how big the Infinity Gauntlet was, and I held it up against my head? I love using my head as a tool. That is the thumb. So we've done that side of it. Obviously, we need to do this side as well. So all of this is metal here. It's got a plastic interior, which enables it to be able to be bent, as you can see there. And obviously, we're going to have this same metal on the outside. But, I mean, that looks a bit rude from that angle, doesn't it?
I was thinking it does look a bit rude. Yes.
Believe me, it's a thumb. So we've got a thumb there from Thanos. So that's what I've been building. You'll be able to see that video on the channel on Monday. But that was a fun one to build, I have to say.
Just on that gauntlet, is that one you can wear? Is the
I think
idea
it
that
is,
you can wear it and
no,
articulate everything?
Well, actually, no, I don't think so, because that's the thumb, so that's going to plug in, so you wouldn't be able to get it in there.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it has got a cavity for you to put it on your hand.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't be able to put your fingers in it.
Got you.
But,
Okay.
you know, because, as I said, it is articulated, so you can pose it as you like. This is quite heavy, and this is just the thumb as well. But I don't think people realise how big that gauntlet is.
Yeah,
Just
looking at that,
yeah.
it's going to be a size. Yeah.
Mrs. World Away now, go, Paul Reynolds, you can provide support. When is the people with the white special codes coming for you then? You just got the penultimate pack for the DeLorean. So are you doing up to 129 then, Will's Workshop? Because I believe in stage 128 and 129 is only the plutonium box with the rods in it. I think the car's finished by 126, 127, something like that. Or are you doing the track? Thank you, Nigel T. The 97T. Is that what I'm building with the Agostini? Lotus 97T. Stand by, because I'm getting so confused with this now. Yes, so the 97T is what I'm building with the Agostini. And then coming in October time, we've got the 90... I don't know which one it is. The 72D. I think that's what's coming. So the Lotus 72D, I'm getting so confused with it, is what's coming with Poacher in October, I think. I think I'm going to be doing both of them. But the numbers just go right over my head. I get so confused by them. Mike Wilder. Hello, Mike. You live in the US. You can't even get Fan Home to answer my emails. Try on social media, Mike. I normally have a lot more response on social media, whether it be Twitter or Facebook. that she's only allowed out on certain days. Yeah, that's called Monday to Friday, Mrs. Wilderwain. It's because you're a teacher. When's the Ecto Light mod coming?
It's pre-order, so I'm just getting the numbers together so I can order what I need to order in terms of all the resin and everything it's going to take. Looking for shipments to start mid-September.
Cool. Thank you, Nigel T. So the 72D is Poacher. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And the 97T is the Agostini. Right, I remember that. It's hard. It's so hard. No thanks. Keep your beach ball for Mrs. Wilderwain. What did you think of Oppenheimer? I really liked it, David. It's the first, I can say this, it's the first Christopher Nolan film I really liked. I still think the film is far too long. I think it could have been cut down by at least an hour. But I like how all the big events in the film that you'd expect, like Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and the Trinity test, happen halfway through the film. So the rest of the film is a lot more drama going on after that. I liked that. I thought it was going to be a whole crescendo at the end of all the bombs dropping or something like that. Not quite sure why it was done in IMAX, because there's not really any action sequences in it. Even the explosion's only like 30 seconds and it's completely silent. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't think you'd get much more out of it watching it in IMAX. But yeah, I really enjoyed it for a Chris. You know how I hate Chris Nolan films. So Memento and Oppenheimer are now on my list of films that I do like of his. All fun. When you call Fanham, they always answer the phone for me. I've never tried calling them. I don't even know if I've got a model, John. No idea. Hello, the tattooed zoologist. How the devil are you? See, NU is a Greek letter. Ah, okay. I don't know my Greek alphabet. Although, you know, if I was in some sort of, what do they have in America? The varsity, I don't know, they have their houses, don't they? What's it called? You know, I belong to Pi Gamma Alpha.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Sororities, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
All these American words that I haven't got a clue what they mean. You know, you see, in the UK, I couldn't tell you what the difference is between a senior, a sophomore. What the hell's a sophomore?
Never heard it.
A junior, is it? I don't know. I don't understand. In the UK, we just have infant school, junior school, high school. That's it, free. So I don't know what all the sophomore stuff is. That just sounds really weird. All you Americans are watching me going, this guy hasn't got a clue. But, you know, I've watched so many John Hughes movies and I think, you know, I should know this by now, but I haven't got a clue. I just accept that must be some sort of level of school. Is the orrery motorized? It is. So at the moment, as I said, I put Pluto on there. I've got Eris, the last dwarf planet's put on, and then I put the motor on. And you can change the speed of the motor, so you can have it whizzing round really fast if you want. Pluto's still going to be moving at like a snail's pace, if moving just at all, because of the gear ratio. But you can leave it on all the time. The good thing about it is, when we get to the last stage, we've got a star map at the bottom of the orrery. You've seen it in the first video. That's encased in brass. And we've got to line the planets up to where they should be. So that when we started off, no matter how many cycles it does, that would be where they would be in a certain period of time. What that period of time is, I can't tell you. But and you've got to remember that, you know, the planets don't go around the sun like that. They're more of a cone spinning. They're not as linear as that. But it's a good representation. I do like it. I love sciencey things like that. It's great. Oh, you received Pack 21 today, Tina? I received it years ago. Well, a year and a half ago. But I never opened it, so I couldn't tell you what was in there. Hello, Shane, over on Facebook. How are you? Will you be wearing the uniform as last time? Shane, short answer is yes, I will. Long answer is that I'll probably zoom the camera up because it's very snug over my belly area. I kind of like, I don't know what it is. Either it's good, you know what, they say happy wife, happy life. And I blame that. I blame Mrs. Wilderwain. I got really ill back in 2014. I told you this on my podcast. And I think I lost 3.5, 4 stone in like 3 months. So I got down to 11 stone. I don't know what that equates to kilograms. So I didn't like looking at myself in the mirror because I was just so gaunt and thin. So I said when I came out of hospital, Mrs. Wilderwain, Esther, please feed me. Feed me up so I don't look like this. And yeah, I never stopped. So... And Mrs. Wayne says Sunday. I put my details in your Facebook check, so let me know. Oh, okay then, Will's Workshop. The thing is, on Sunday we're going to be driving from Essex to Paynton. That's like a 5-hour drive. So I don't know what time we get there. It'll probably be better on the Monday. But I'll speak to Mrs. Wayne. John Hay, they said there could be over 2,000 Gundam models. Look, and Wayne Brickles. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't. I've got no room for that at all. Hello, Chris's Collection. How the devil are you? Now, Chris's Collection, I believe you're based in France, aren't you, Chris's Collection? I hope that's right. I'd like to say bonjour to you, but that's the only French I know. I was brought up in German. Es tut mir aber leid, but I don't know French. I just received a message that my head is due for an annual calibration. It works though. If I want to tell you how big something is, it's just better to hold it up to my head. Everyone can picture how big my head is, although you see me in person, then I'll probably say, God, you've got a small head. We just want to say thanks for making me spend so much money. I had a t-shirt at one time before I switched t-shirt providers that said, blame Mrs. What did it say? Sorry, blame... don't blame me, blame World of Wayne, didn't it? So like that with loads of money.
Something like, yeah.
I don't mind taking the blame for anything. You got the soundtrack battle lopsided. Oh, you got, oh my God, you got the soundtrack battle equals lopsided saucer section. That's not good. But you know what, Lou? I've got faith that you'll be able to fix that. I've got a problem with my Enterprise at the moment. They still haven't sealed it completely yet. And I keep saying I'm going to do it every week, and then things just drive it out at the moment. This build, and I'm sure Spruverse will vouch for me for this, it takes up so much of your time. And it's one of these time dumps where I'm sure time flows in a different sort of like quantum reality, because you can start it in the morning at 7 o'clock. And I think Phil alluded to it into one of his videos. And then come the evening, you don't know where the time's gone, and it's evening already. It's a real one of these things where you just don't know where it's coming. This week's Strange New World's a cliffhanger. I haven't seen it yet, Anthony, so I will get on that later on. Just spray the grass green. Flock the lawn. I could do that, couldn't I?
Or feed the dogs spinach or something. I mean,
well, yeah, I could do, couldn't I?
yeah.
I mentioned on the Patreon stream, someone recommended tomato juice.
Okay.
So when they have dinner, you give them tomato juice, and they're saying that either it's the salt content in tomato juice that makes them drink more water, which dilutes it, or there's something in the tomato juice that stops it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but it's only just started. But when I come back from holiday, I know I'm going to have a challenge. But you can get some special grass that you can put over the top, which is a lot more hard wearing, which I'm probably going to have to do that, I think. We'll have to see.
I like the idea of the flocking, though.
I flock the You'll start Lou off. I flock everything. I've got my little flocker over there, and then I can just flock everything. I'm sure normally when I mention the word flocking, the bots come in here and start advertising porn channels, but okay, looks like 2 of my partwork subs are ending in November. Ian, don't worry, it's not those. Just hope my wallet can survive both Xmas and my new subs I may order. Well, don't forget, in January time, we have got a new build from Hachette coming out. And everyone knows what it is, but I'm not going to say it because I'm not allowed to. But all fun. There's absolutely no way we are the only life in this infinite-sized universe. Thank you. Yeah, I don't believe that. I think I've just answered that refit question, Sheldon. I wish it was going better, but I said I've been so snowed under trying to get content for next week. Because when I went on holiday last year, I didn't have any content. And I was away, and it was... I missed you guys. I missed you guys. I missed doing the chats. So at least even though I'm only here in spirit, there is a video up, so you know that I'm still walking and talking somewhere. Although this time I'll probably be on a beach in Cornwall bodyboarding, which I can't wait to do. I've got some bodyboards that I bought. That's going to be fun. Look, space is all, we're getting scientific again, is almost infinite. Therefore, mathematically, there must be life out there somewhere. I think there is. I think there is. A fun, yeah, right. Look, people are talking about is this a fun or not. So, as you can see, I'm just going to explain this to Ian. Now, this message came at 20 past 8, and at the moment it's 8:30, so I'm 10 minutes
10
behind
minutes,
on chat.
10 minutes, yeah.
So I do try and catch up. See, I go down the list, so I do see all of your comments. So I am trying to answer them. Looking for recommendations for an acrylic case for the Zero from Agora. I believe Chloe at Model Mods make bespoke cases, so it might be worth getting in touch with Chloe, John. Now, we interviewed, myself, Dave, and Dave Howe interviewed Chloe a couple of weeks ago from Model Mods for the Scale Model World podcast. I've got that podcast here. That's probably going to go up on Saturday, just so you know. So there's going to be a podcast on the channel on Saturday where myself and Dave Howe from Tyrell Models interviews Chloe. So that was all good. So just let you know that's coming. When is the rest of Thanos coming, and where are you going to put it? Well, we get one a month, and we've only really just started, Jost. Where I'm putting it, I don't think that far ahead. And when I do, either Ian comes and takes it away from me, so I don't have to have that chat, or I have to have some sort of conversation with Mrs. Rhoda Wayne, and that never goes well. It's 98 degrees Fahrenheit in Florida. Well, at the moment, it's Alexa, what's 30 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit?
30 degrees Celsius is 86 degrees.
So it's 86 here at the moment, Wayne Weatherwax. And for us, that's really hot. Hello, John builds iconic military models. You received up to 126, so you have pretty much done the car then. However, you do have issues for the hood box. I've decided I'm skipping all the rail track and wheels. Ah, right, okay. Because it's stupid the way they did it, Wheels Workshop, because you have some bits for the hood box, then they go back to the track. Then they go back to the hood box, and then they go back to the track. So... Oh, your break's over. Have a good night working then, Tina. See you later. Hello, Justin. Down under. The government need to realise that it isn't gonna cause a mass panic if there's probably life out there. Question is, why would they visit us? War, greed, Donald Trump, not a nice place to visit. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. I don't think it's to do with panic. I think it's to do with I don't know. You gotta think about why wouldn't they? I think. Can you imagine it? I'm sure it affected religions. If we found there's aliens,
earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it was
science with.
Yeah, I think.
religion.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Oppenheimer was too long. I did like the movie though. Yeah, Christopher Nolan's got a habit of doing that. It makes it feels too long. Are you going to see the Meg too? I saw the Meg on like on demand, like on Netflix. It was all right. I don't think I'll go to the cinema to see Meg 2, no. I don't know what I'm going to see next, actually, but I am enjoying this going to the cinema in the afternoon when no one's in there and having the whole place to myself. That's great. It's like having your own cinema in your house. Because the cinema from here is like, I don't know, a 10-minute walk. It's only down the road.
Do you upgrade on your seat and go to the back?
No, I always sit right at the very front.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of these weird people that sit at the front because when you sit at the front, it feels like you're in IMAX, even though it's IMAX, but you feel like you're in the movie. So you're looking like this. And because the chairs recline, it's great. It's great. Hi Wayne, question for Ian. Any chance of Disney Doll's House power mod?
Yeah, quite possible. Drop me an email. Drop me a picture of what the battery unit is, and yeah, we can look into it.
I hope that's answered your question. Building with the boys. Bonnie says thank you. That's no problems at all. Fraternity is male, sorority is female. Ah, you see. I don't know all these terms. So the sorority massacre is like slasher films where they're attacking the female, and the fraternities are the males. Right, okay. Got it. Hello, Roy, outsider. How's it going? I suppose you're going to take another crack at the Enterprise D after all the design flaws and over-engineered lighting issues. It's curiosity, Roy. I want to see what it looks like. When it's done, I want to see what it looks like. So that's why. High school levels. Thank you, Ed. He's going to explain it to me. So sophomores grade 10. So you're talking about like grade 10 for us here is that'd be high school just before the GCSE start. So junior grade, I don't know. No, junior grade 11. That still makes no sense to me. Because kids do their exams and leave school here at grade 11. And then they go to college onwards. There's no grade when you go to college or further education. They're in school from year 3, 4, 5, and 6. So they leave junior school at year 6 and start high school in year 7. But a lot of people are trying to explain it to me. You can see why it's so confusing for us in the UK, because it sounds like it's completely different. Look, freshman, that's the other word. What's a freshman? So that's like a rookie to school, someone who's just come in.
I think so, yeah.
So grade 9 is your... So grade 9 in here would be halfway through high school. It's crazy. Do you know if James Bond cars are coming out in the order of the films? No, I believe that the DB5 is coming out in October, and then I think the next release would be the Esprit. You don't need to be sober to watch the Meg and the Meg 2. Have you started Airwolf? I started it on the Patreon stream, but I haven't finished yet. You can probably hear Millie and Bella going mental for some reason. No idea what that's about. So what ages are the grades? Look, so everyone's asking now. These are questions that we ask it. We don't know in the UK. But I'm sure that you Americans just take it for granted that this is the grades in school. But it just sounds really weird for me. When you step on a scale, does it give you your answer in stones? It does, Lou. It does. So I can tell you that I'm in stone. Oh, you're talking about stones as in, like, you know, how many rocks I weigh. Yeah, that we measure in stone. So, I mean, at the moment, I'm tipping the wrong side of 16 stone, which isn't good. Apparently, my BMI, what's that? Body mass index.
Yeah.
My body mass index says I'm obese, but I should be something stupid like 11 stone. So I don't believe that for a second. But yeah, we don't really use kilograms over here. We should do, because we got the metric system. So here we go, Paul. The planet's orbit in an elliptical orbit, not round, hence the end of the last ice age. We are now close to the sun and getting closer. Exactly, you've explained it perfectly for me, Paul. There you go, look, 1 stone is 14 pounds. Thank you. We'd like to talk to you about the service agreements on your head. Does my head come with a warranty? Perhaps I should insure it now.
You probably should.
It's getting to that point. You know, I'll call up Admiral Car Insurance or something. Not car insurance, Admiral Insurance, and just say, I need to insure my head. Why, is it for modelling purposes? Yeah.
Measuring purposes.
Well, I could go out modelling.
Well,
I'm modelling. I don't have to know what kind of modelling it is. Any word on the Enterprise D? I said it should be here next week, but I'm not going to be here next week. See, Denny. I'll tell you something else that's going to come to the channel soon. I'm hoping to start collecting the Master Replicas Star Trek ships. So that will hopefully be coming soon as well. Something to whet your appetite. Wet spelled W-H-E-T. Mrs. Welderwayne told me that's how you spell it, and it's not wet as in, you know, water. I get educated on this channel. If it wasn't for Phil Spruverse, I wouldn't be able to say the word strategy. So I'm getting really good at that. Although I am still being schooled how to say jalapenos. Jalapeno. Sorry, I can't say it wrong. Rather than jalapeno. Every week, there's something I've said wrong on chat, and I'm like, I can't help myself. How is the refit going? I've just answered that, Justin, earlier on, but slowly. It's slowly. I am aiming to get another video out before the end of August. Hi, Ian and Wayne. Good to see you both. You ordered pizza. Best regards. Yeah, look, I've got 4 slices of pizza left, but they're so sour that if I chew one, I won't be able to talk to you. I'll just be spraying at the camera.
Ed Hughes got one of those today as well. I sent one to Ed.
Did you?
Yeah, and just for you folks on, you anyone that orders, you might find one in your order shipped out to you. the part where pizza. I just need to put my own label on.
You do. You need to change it to Partwork Pizza. Another what's it? Another mod by Partwork Pizza, and then you have that cover. That's a good idea. Wow. You wish Hachette would make their part works available in the United States. I don't know why they don't, Mike, to be honest with you, but it's great that we've got companies like Agora Models getting it out to you guys. Now, I have got Titanic Box 11 here, which I need to do, but I can't do that until I'm back from holiday. And then by the time I'm back, I'm sure Box 12 is going to be there for you as well.
And if you can't get it through in the US at the moment, go to Partwork Distribution.
Yep, because Ian provides a service that if there's something in this country that you can't get in your country, he does like a forwarding service, so you can still order it, and Ian will forward it to you. And that's Partwork Distribution. Stand by, I'm sure, did I have a QR code for that? No, I need to make a QR code. But have you got a link on your partworksupgrades.com site?
There might be, yes.
I don't know.
There might be, I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Oh, what have I done? I've pressed something. Hang on. Stand by. Something went wrong. I'm just having a look here. Now, normally I have links here, but nope, I don't have today. When are Millie and Bella going to be? Well, after this holiday, they're not coming on holiday with us, Mark. They're staying here, so we've got our son looking after them. But after this holiday, they're coming away everywhere with us. So if you see us, chances are Millie and Bella will be with us. Even so much so, Mrs. Wilder Wayne's talking about getting a now what are they called? Papoose? You know what you keep babies in, like blankets, and yeah. She's talking about getting one of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm not wearing it. She can have one on her back and one on her front, but I'm not wearing it.
I bet she gets you wearing one.
No. What's this? Phil, I firmly believe likes exist in other states. North Carolina for sure. Oh, bless. I'm sure Lou wouldn't argue that, Phil. One day there's going to be a Wayne robot doing chats while he's away. Yeah, like AI. Can you imagine that? AI me, God.
Like
Mrs.
Max Headroom kind of thing.
Yeah, tell me about it. Mrs. Welder Wayne will tell you there's enough of me for AI. But Phil, didn't you have something to do with Max Headroom? Did I remember that conversation or did I dream it? I might have dreamt it. I'm sure Phil might have known it, but I don't know. I don't know. In your illustrious career, I'm sure we had a conversation about Max Headroom. It's life, but not as you know it. Oh, there's Klingons on your starboard bow. You gotta love that song. Who was that song? Star Trekking. Who did that? Can't remember. I know the dance for it.
Yeah.
We had to do the dance at all these conventions. There's Klingons on the starboard. Aliens triggered the Big Bang. Then who triggered the aliens? John's model maker. We could play this game all day. Who created the creator? Once we can answer that question, you will be fully enlightened, I'm sure. How do you think about doing the remote control lorries? They're getting very popular. I wasn't happy with the Eddie Stobart lorry just as a 1/8 kit, which wasn't radio controlled, Andrew. If it was more something that was more generic, I do like these big. Now, I don't know if it's the correct term. The really big lorries in America, I've always known as like juggernauts.
Yeah.
That's an acceptable word, isn't it? Yeah. So I'd like to do a juggernaut sort of thing. When I think about lorries, believe it or not, I don't think about Chris Christopherson's Convoy film. Do you remember that?
Mm.
That was great. I think about Stallone's Over the Top.
Yeah.
And that rig he had in Over the Top. That to me is the epitome of a lorry. I'd love to build something like that. Or a truck. Hello, Maker's Cave. How's it going? You have very fuzzy footage of it. Oh, God, my brother's on. Hello, Colin. Are you going to do a part build for all Spurs fans so they can have a trophy at the end of this football season? And in one final swoop, my brother, this is my eldest brother, he's 10 years older than me, has just pissed off all the Spurs fans in chat. Oh. You're looking forward to that podcast? Love the work of Chloe. Yeah, I've got to edit it tomorrow, so it'll be out Saturday. Or it might even be out Friday evening. We'll have to see, because I said tomorrow I've got the Optimus Prime video coming out in the morning. I've just set Alexa off, have I? I like doing that. Alexa, what's the weather today? They're saying it's 22 degrees Celsius. And we can expect clouds tonight. Shot in the Dark, do you have a stage 53 of the Enterprise D available? I don't have anything available now, Afterburn. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower is going to be my Christmas project, so that's going to happen later in the year. From what I understand by Dash Riptide, it's going to be a very fiddly build. Lots of optic fibres. So, yes, I heard DJ Casper passed away last week, didn't he? He's the guy who did Cha-Cha Slide to the left.
Saw that. Yeah. Saw that.
My girls will be travelling to Scotland. She refers to these Millie and Bella, these dogs, as her girls now. They're going to be travelling to Scotland for us for New Year because we're staying in a log cabin in Scotland this New Year. But next year they'll come on the road all the time. We just need to find dog-friendly accommodation. Don't watch the Meg. Okay, I will not watch the Meg. But have I watched Twisted Metal? I haven't watched Twisted Metal, but believe me, I played the PlayStation 1 game. So I am eager to see that. In the Back to the Future DeLorean, there's 129 issues will complete the car and the plutonium box. And then I think it goes up to 159 issues if you wanted to do the railway tracks and the hood box and the rail tyres from Back to the Future 3. Remember how old the universe is. Life may come and go, so there might be times when there's no life and times when there's numerous life. No one knows how old the universe is, Cram. It's all theory. No one knows how gravity works. It's theory. No one knows relativity. It's a theory. So, all fun. We go to school from grade 1 to 12. Wow. School grades are completely different. Yeah, it sounds that that's why I'm getting so confused with it, Ed Hughes. It's crazy. Wayne, when can we start with a world of Ian? Oh, bless. October 1st is the day when Agora Models start sending out the first pack of James Bond. That's going to go down brilliantly, I'm sure it is. Hello, Mike. How's it going? Mike, I've still got your Ghostbusters shirt, you know, and now we're doing the Ghostbusters. I'm going to be wearing it again. You've been liking the videos. It's because I've started Ghostbusters again, Mike. Any more thoughts on putting a motor on Airwolf? On the model I've got, it's far too small, Robert. If I had a bigger one, definitely. But I understand you can get a radio-controlled Airwolf anyway. So it might be just worth buying that. So your schools are K-12. You start at kindergarten at age 6 or 7 or finish high school grade 12 around 17 and 18. Wow. See, our kids leave high school at age 16 and then either go into what they call sixth form or further education or college. And then after they've done a couple of years there, they normally go off to university. Yeah, you're the same as me, Paul. For us, it was infant school, then junior school, which was years 1, 2, 3, 4, and then high school 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was it. Today's elocution lesson. Gundam, not Gundam. Gundam. Okay, Gundam. Mrs. World Away mentioned that as well. Apparently, I keep saying this wrong. I keep saying Star Trek. And Mrs. World Away keeps saying it's Star Trek. So I argued, well, when I had that old 80s thing, it was spelt the same way, but it was a big track, not big trick. So it's Star Trek, but you'll notice I keep saying Star Trek. Ah. Fun, not fun. I can't pronounce my THs. And when I do, I use them in the wrong place. When I say Thor, I end up saying Thor. Yes, I heard the Tumblr's down under now. So you'll be able to get the Batman Tumblr in Australia. That's all good news. Yes, Model Mods is still around. Just go to modelmods.com. You'll be able to see everything there. I'm all good, Mark. Thank you. Hi, Wayne and Ian. I had a break for the last year to find myself not being actively talking on streams, but your uploads kept me level-headed. Thanks. No problems, Michael. It's good to hear that Dave Bryan. Do you remember Dave Bryan, Life of Brian? And he used to build the DeLorean. I believe he's going to be doing the Millennium Falcon. So you'll see Dave back on our YouTube channel screen soon. We need a 1.8 Goliath to go with Kit. Yeah, definitely. Star Trekking. That was it. The Firm. The Firm. Well done. You call Optimus Prime a lorry and you're asking for trouble. So what is he? A truck?
Truck.
A juggernaut? A lorry.
Yeah,
they all mean the same thing to me.
Rig. I don't know.
A rig, yeah. Why is lorry the wrong word? Lorry. Do you have the word lorry in America? Or what do you call your big lorries? I don't know what else to call them.
Lorry. Articulated. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is articulated.
Oh, articulate. Yeah, but it's an articulated lorry.
Lorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The things we argue. Optimus Prime is an 18-wheeler. An 18-wheeler lorry. Yeah.
Could be worse. Could call it a van.
Oh. Yes, the Eiffel Tower's fiddler. Yeah, I thought it would be. Yeah, I heard about Lionsgate. They've amalgamated with Entertainment One. That's a lot of money. But you know what? There's a lot of box office smashes this year that just aren't performing. Indiana Jones didn't. There's been a lot, hasn't there? A lot of Marvel films haven't. The Disney films haven't. Even Millennium Falcon, even Mission Impossible, I don't think it's done as well as they thought it would do. Why aren't people going to the cinema? I love the cinema. The Firm sung the Klingon Star Trek. It's the Firm, yeah, definitely. You made a mistake. That's not good, Andrew. You sold your DeLorean with all the extras for £500 to make room for the Ghostbusters car and to keep the wife happy. That last one's the most important thing. Remember,
Keep it
happy
on.
wife, happy life.
Absolutely.
Um, dumb Danish word for stupid. Huh? Is there a good marketplace for models? I want a DB5 and want to move a Ferrari 312. Not really. Most of the part works I see for sale, Joe, are on eBay. The trouble is shipping is really dangerous because you don't know what condition it's going to get to you in. Hence why Ian's here today. He's picking up some stuff from me, and I wouldn't post that to you. You know it's going to get broken.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can't wear any of the shirts they send me. They're all large, and I wear a 2X. I wear 2XL, John, and they send me a 2XL shirt. The only ones that haven't fit me so far, which I don't know if you noticed when I did the Valentino Rossi build. That shirt really
46,
it was like a cycle shirt. It was really tight on me. So that's in the box down there. But yeah, it doesn't fit me at all. There we go. Look, you're building a 700 size replica Airwolf with fully retracts Airwolf fuselage. Wow. We keep trying to teach you Brits proper English. Too blooming right. But believe me, I'm not like a normal Brit. I just can't pronounce anything, Greg, properly. A lorry equals a semi. Right, okay. Big rigs, big lorries, 18 wheelers. Hello, Chris. How's it going? Chris, do I have your number? I'll get in touch with you on the stream. Just make sure I've got some sort of contact number if I get lost next week. Optimus is a semi-truck. Oh, so truck's the other word for lorry. Because we don't say trucks really, do we?
Not
over
really,
here?
no.
For us, a truck would be something that picks up hardcore from the roads. You know, they're loading concrete onto a truck, we'd say.
Tippers.
Yeah, tippers. Isn't it amazing how words mean different in
Yeah.
different countries? It's crazy. You learnt many years ago that a lorry was a truck below certain tons. Really? And truck was above certain tons weight. God. That's crazy. Optimus is a flat-nosed semi. The things we talk about, they're no longer made due to heavy safety issues. Oh my God. Barbie did well. I haven't seen Barbie. Americans need more descriptions. Sidewalk, elevator, waste paper basket. Sorry, there's no Americans here tonight. Lorries are called tractor trailers. I don't know. Yes, I've got the new Rossi pack. It came yesterday, actually. It might be that one. Do you want to have a look in that top box there? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Give me the cap. Yeah. So you saw my cycle shirt that I had. Well, this is what we get in the next Valentino Rossi. This will be out next week as well.
Right.
Yeah, look.
Coming in that.
Wow. Oh my God, you won't need a light. God, I look like a torch. That's crazy. So this is what you get with the new Valentino Rossi. But isn't it the fashion to keep all the stickers on now? That's what it looks like. I bought an American football cap and I'm in the shop going like this and they're like, no, keep the sticker on. I'm like, okay, why?
I got nothing with my my Rossi build.
No?
But that I think it's because it's a full kit.
Yeah.
So
Now they're giving away
Yeah.
everything now and little
Yeah.
models and stuff. It's being an Australian way. It's being something, Paul, I tell you. Just ask for Fang Doc. Most people know me by now. Oh, that's all right. I'll just pull up somewhere and say, hey, do you know where Fang Doc is? They'll be like, aye, stranger, we'll be able to tell you where Fang Doc is. And you be on your way now. Don't stick around here. Stick to the road. Stay off the moors. I'm a you're a HGV driver and you say wagon. Oh my God, now you've just
There's
added,
another one,
you've just
yeah.
added something else into the mix now, Mark. God. It's a nice cap, isn't it? But look, it's just so bright. Oh my God. It's like one of those highlighter pens. If this isn't highlighting my head, you know, we talked about protecting my head earlier on. We can just highlight it with this cap. Sushis. Your computer's playing up. Oh, give it a kick. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Well, I won't lose you in Cornwall wearing that. I don't think you'll lose me anywhere. I'm going to try and, if we take the dogs a walk tonight, we'll wear it outside in the dark and see if I illuminate everywhere.
Like a homing beacon.
It is. It's just so yellow. The thing is, I bought a T-shirt this colour once. I don't know if you ever made this mistake in the summer that you buy a nice yellow T-shirt
I
and
guess
the
all
bugs
the
love
bugs,
it.
all the
The
flies,
bugs
everything
love
like
it. Yeah, they think you're some sort of flower, and
yeah,
it's like,
yeah, get covered.
so yeah, they normally get thrown away straight away. I'm not quite sure if this will. They might think this is one of those like electric things that they fly into and zap themselves. But yeah, there you go. It's an interesting hat, I have to say. It's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
It came yesterday, but I don't think I'm going to get time to do that before I'm back from holiday. So we'll have to see. That will be on the beach. It won't, because I said I bought bodyboards really if I'm wearing this, if I'm gonna look the look, I need to walk the walk. So I can't just be a surfer and start gnarly. You've got some gnarly waves out there, dude. We're gonna catch a whoosh and a whoosh. Yeah, I can't talk like that. You want a DB5 kit and want to move to a full. You want a DB5 kit and want to move a full Ferrari. Move? Do you mean sell a full Ferrari? Don't know. You might have. There must be Facebook groups for that Ferrari, Joe. And see if anyone wants to buy one in there. They were limited, so there must be people out there that would like to buy that, I'm sure. The Enterprise refit, we did answer that earlier on, see, Denny. I haven't had time to get onto it, but I am trying to aim to get a video out before the end of the month. Because I want to get the whole saucer section done and dusted. But if you need your fix, then obviously check out Sprue channel, because he's been doing the same thing on the saucer section with the Aztec in at the moment. Looks great. So take care, John. See you later, mate. Oh my God, he'll be wearing budgie smugglers next. Is that what you're calling them? Just follow the cement mixers. They're building a bridge and putting 100 cubic meters of cement in next Wednesday. I thought there was a shortage of cement at the moment. I thought they're using it for the HS2 connection or whatever, so no one can get any cement or concrete. It's concrete. What? Now there's a difference. What's the difference between concrete and cement?
Same minute. Use either term.
I don't know. Someone's going to say no.
Reinforced.
You're missing my moonshine. Yeah, definitely. Like you said, happy wife, happy life. Well, now she's happy with these two dogs. I've gone down the pecking order now. The dogs are above me now. But it's all fun. And hello, Paul. Have a good evening. Yes, it is that time. So this, remember, is the last live stream this week. There will be no live streams at all next week because I'm on holiday. But I am back on the Tuesday the following week. So we'll be back to normal scheduling then. But it's been funny. I hope you've enjoyed yourself here.
Absolutely, thank you.
It's all been good.
Yep.
I'm going to have to tidy up everything. I get to eat my pizzas as well now, so I'm happy about that. But thank you once again for joining me. I really do hope you liked tonight's stream. Remember, tomorrow I have got the Optimus Prime Pack 4. But other than that, take care, and I'll see you later. And we have to do the naked gun. You got to keep doing this, because there's a 45-second delay.